Alright guys, Scion, and this is gonna what I'm gonna be calling the final ether, because I have to put to bed some lies put on me, some lies that have been told in general, and just stuff in general that has been just disrespectful towards me. I know a lot of it is because let's face it, I'm a black YouTuber and I'm covering the Asian game. And there's a lot of nastiness and there's a lot of stuff that's been said behind my back, and it's a lot racist. It's a lot. People are just mad because a black YouTuber was doing this before other people, and I've literally seen that literally be said, which really has nothing to do anything. Never mind the fact I'm actually black and Asian. That doesn't matter. That apparently that doesn't matter, which is part of the reason why I was able to do it from the first place. But we're gonna forget all that. We're gonna end a whole bunch of lies and misconceptions in this particular video, and it's gonna be my final time talking about it because there's nothing left for me to talk about at this. I have quit North American Naruto Online. I have charged back every single thing that I have spent on that game, and I have proven it to both companies, both PayPal and my credit card company, that there's corruption and incorrect things going on in this company right now, and they're misleading people, and I have valid proof. I have shown proof, and I'm going to show you some of the proof right now. I'm not going to show you everything because I promise not to out a person, so I'm not going to out a person. However, I am going to show you something in regards, because it's been told that I give misinformation. Now, there have been times where I have missed things or got something wrong, but it was not intentional, and 90% of the time that something has been different that I had told you from China to North America is because North America was using a different patch number than what China is using. So if I speak on something now in China right now and it comes to North America, it's not going to be the same patch because we're in China, whatever version this is right now. So by the time it comes to North America, it's going to be an earlier version, and some things might change. Classic example was Hidan. The cursed version of Hidan was not the version of Hidan that was in China. It was actually a crap. I don't even know what that was. He had like some nasty passive stuff going on. He didn't even have a chase and stuff like that. But that's not necessarily my fault. That's just the way that they put it on in North America. The same thing with other things. And what was going on is that they were jumping on that at OA Games and saying I was giving misinformation, which I really wasn't. It was just that I was announcing things according to how it was in China, and then in North America it was different. That's fine. Like, that's not misinformation. That's just that in North America is different. So then when North America came, I had to redo the video, which everybody knows I fucking hate. So it's not like it's something that I want to do on purpose. I don't want to make extra videos over the same thing. I consider that like the biggest waste of life ever. So it's not something that I want to actually do, but you have to do it. And that was being like, oh, he's giving misinformation and he's a shitty YouTuber and all this type of stuff. People talking shit to me, and we're gonna address all of that. All right. So going in here, and at this point, I really don't care because I already quit. And I'm tired of people lying on me. I'm tired of Daisuke lying on me. And now Aristides came out and said that he was covered for them, so apparently he probably won't be lying on me anymore. But literally, this is my conversation with Daisuke, which is why I have a problem with him as a man to man. Because if you look at this conversation right now, right, and it doesn't even matter if you have the QQ number because that's not his QQ number anymore. If you look at this conversation, if you look at all of this right now, you look at all this, you know, we don't care, no, whatever. Like, this is not somebody who is talking shit. Like, like, you know, you see this right there. You see me getting at him. You see what the hell I'm saying. And then he's like, first of all, we're not going to do something because you said so, you know, whatever. I'm a small voice. Really? All right. We're going to do full transparency right here. I'm a small voice. You see my YouTubers, you see the estimated value. Like I always tell everybody, my YouTube channel is not my main source. My YouTube channel is not my main source. What I actually make money off of is Immosite and 2p.com, the articles. So we're gonna this. I'm showing you full transparency right now. If I'm a small voice, I'm gonna show you where people actually start to talk shit, and I don't really think they even pay attention to the shit they're talking. If I was such a small voice, this wouldn't happen. Right here, you see that right there? This wouldn't happen. You don't get 3,500 views and people giving, I think, what does it have, over 200 likes right now? If I'm a small, but according to him, I'm a small voice. This right here is not a small voice. Daisuke, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, or you just a shit talker to begin with. And again, like I said in the past video, you didn't do any of that here. You bitched up. You bitched up. So as far as I'm concerned, they should fire your ass, because you shouldn't even be community anything. You didn't even want to face me. Look, if you have any questions, concerns, please talk. But you were the one talking shit, you punk ass motherfucker. You was the one talking shit, and to continue to talk shit after that. But you didn't want anything to do, like you bitched up. You a complete bitch. So you should never open your mouth again. You should go in the gym and get your weight up or something like that, so you can be strong, so somebody can actually respect you, because nobody respects you right now. You just a bitch of Naruto Online at this point. With that said, now let's move over here. Here's what I was talking about the whole situation where I stopped talking. I'm not going to show you everything that's said, but he said something bad about his phone. This is me actually talking to the person in charge now. Talk about the contents, like I hope you have a good harmony in community, whatever. You have many supporters, that is good, that's why I want to talk to you. And if you think something bad, you can tell me. Now, I did. I told him many things. Like, I literally put it out there. There's nothing else more that I could have done. I told him many things. I said, no problem. And you see, literally, I'm showing him what the dude said. And like I said, I'm not gonna go all the way out there. So firstly, two things I need to talk to you about. Firstly, I was told you made a video, comment talking negative. Please see before. You tell players that we will open the Kage. So pretty much, because I'm telling them I'm leaking important information, and you compare events to the CN, and CN is better than us to tell players do not recharge. This from the point aside, you mislead. That's not misleading the players about the game. What that is that's telling the truth. See, there's a difference. It's telling the fucking truth. It's telling them, hey, you know, this is gonna happen. This, like the Kage. So what? I told the fucking Kage treasures coming. So the hell what? Then they come in and they buy shit. Like, I don't understand. What are you hiding? What did you need to hide? Different versions have different plans, and you see that's a problem. Different versions should not have different plans. That shouldn't even go. And then they said, I tell players that items to get free in the future, meaning that they don't want to give you the stuff that was free in China, that made sense to be fucking free in China, because they want to charge you for it in North America. Like, see, all of this stuff right here, and I'm not gonna go further on that, because you don't really need to see that, because that is what. But this is the stuff that I wanted to point out. Like I said in the last video, I was the one who told the magician's trick. And that's the problem OA Games had with me, because I was telling the fucking trick. Not that I was lying, not that I was misleading you, it was the fact that I was telling the trick before they can play the trick. And that's the problem. That is why I recharged everything back on OA Games. That is why I gave him a shot. I gave him a complete shot. I told him what was wrong. I laid it out what was wrong. I spoke to Daisuke's punk ass, and he didn't want to have anything to do with me other than to keep talking shit behind my back, because he's a coward. Like, I did what I was supposed to do at that point. I don't owe them anything else at this point. I did everything I was supposed to do as a man. At this point, I'm like, fuck you, fuck your game. I don't need to actually cover it. I can stay in China and cover it. Where Tencent actually pays the fucking attention to the community, where they actually respond back to the community on the forums when stuff isn't wrong, when they feel that something is out of control or an event is wrong, they change it. Not next week, not the following week, not a month where they change that. Like if the event is ass mid-event, they stop the event mid-event. That's company. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how it's supposed to actually go. So, right here, right now, I am officially saying, like, I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm fucking done with all their bullshit. I'm fucking done with people lying on me, being racist, talking shit when they not even, like, it's like they don't have any balls or something like that, and getting mad at me because I'm telling the truth. Like, I've never seen a company do this and not be sued into the ground by now. And nice people say, well, we didn't do anything to be sued. Motherfucker, do you know the law? Because you did like 10 things to be sued. Like in the last month. And we're not even going to talk about the whole liaison thing. I'm going to end it with the liaison thing because that's bullshit too. Because you don't sit up there and make a liaison a YouTuber. That's complete bullshit. That is the most underhanded thing that you could possibly do. That should be one. If the person is a YouTuber or in the media, they should be automatically exempt. They cannot be a liaison because that's a conflict of interest. That's disrespecting all the rest of the YouTubers in the world who cover the game when you have one person who's being paid to actually get information and everything else, which he can turn around and use to make videos. That is the most, like, you can't even do that. Like, newspapers can't do that. You think car companies can't do that? No, there's no company in the world that can do that. That alone is illegal. That alone could get people thrown in jail. That's a felony in the United States. You can't do that. Like, the level of corruption is crazy. And I think because they're not even based in the United States, they're getting away with it. Like, their entire United States license should be stripped at this point, because that's beyond illegal. They get mad all they want. I don't care, because I already went to PayPal and my credit card and showed them all this bullshit, and my credit card was like, wow, like, tell Better Business Bureau. That's literally that's what my credit card said. Tell Better Business Bureau, because they've never seen anything like that before. And they're not even going to listen to them argue the charge back. They just asked out when it comes to that. So, you guys do what you want to do. I'm stopping this shit now because I'm tired of people saying, hey, you saw what they said and they're talking shit about you. This is the truth of what the fuck happened. This is what happened right here. So I'll catch you guys later. And like I said, this is my last time talking about it. I really don't care after this point. I'm just moving on. I'm going to do whatever I got to do for my channel. And we're going to have some fun. So peace.